Hi everyone, so today I have another sorting photo cards video. I really don't have a lot to put away this time. I have a pretty small stack of cards, but I am also going to be setting up for a few comebacks, and I'm also going to be moving some Stray Kids cards into an A5 binder, and I really don't have that much on the way either, so I figured I would just go ahead and film this now. And I think I'm going to get started with Dreamcatcher and sserafim, just because I have comebacks to set up for both of them, and I don't really have a lot of cards for them. So for Dreamcatcher, I only have one card to put away for them today. And it is this GU Limited card. So this card I originally bought, I think at like the end of November, and then it ended up getting lost, and like the tracking for it completely stopped updating. And I tried to contact USPS about it and figure out where it was, and then they emailed me back after like 3 months saying that they weren't able to find it, but then the card randomly showed up. I also had a Jenny card get lost around the same time, and then that one they also weren't able to find, and that one didn't show up, but I am glad I at least got one of them. And then I also, since they are having a comeback, and I've struggled with their last two comebacks, I feel like I've just finally given up on getting the last platform version card that I need for both GU and Yuhyun. Because for some reason, those cards for both of them are really hard to find. So I think for both of them, I'm just going to rearrange this back into a 6 pattern and just give up on finding those last two platform version cards. And then if I end up finding them, I'll rearrange this again, but if not, I'm not going to stress about it anymore. So then I just need one last card for Apocalypse Follows. Now I'm going to set up for their next comeback. So the comeback hasn't happened yet, so I don't know exactly what the cards are going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be like most of the releases, where the limited version has 2 selfie cards, 2 concept cards, and then the normal version has 2 concept cards and 2 selfie cards. And there is 2 platform version cards, but for right now I'm just set up for like the 9 pocket page. So I think I'm just going to do one platform version in the middle, and then if I end up deciding to collect both of them, I'll have to figure out a new layout. And then I also might end up collecting or doing what I did for Apocalypse Follow Us, where I collected one full set of my top 3, and then I just rearranged the other cards in a 6 pattern. Oh, I forgot to rearrange this page. So I might end up changing my mind about whatever layout I do now, but I figured I would still just set this up now just so I have something ready. So I think I'm going to do the platform version in the middle, and then limited version selfie there, and normal version selfie there, and then have the other normal version selfie there, the other limited version selfie there, and then do the concept cards on the outside. I am really hoping that this last album and the Apocalypse trilogy doesn't give me nearly as much trouble as the first 2 have, because I'm still trying to finish the first 2 albums, and I honestly feel like I'm never going to get the last cards that I need for either of them. So I'm really hoping this comeback isn't nearly as hard to collect. I have already pre-ordered my albums, but I pre-ordered them with a set of Stray Kids albums, so I won't be getting them until June. So I'm probably not going to do an unboxing or anything, but I'm really hoping I have better luck pulling GU and Yuhyun, because I feel like I haven't pulled them as much in their last few releases. I usually just set up a layout for GU, and then I know based on that page what I'm doing for Yuhyun, so I really don't need to set up, like, make fillers for her too. Right, and then for Chaewon, I just have 2 cards, and I do have one anti-fragile card, which I forgot to mark off that I had it on the way. And I am so close to finishing anti-fragile, which I didn't even realize I was only 2 cards away. But I think, unfortunately, I'm probably never going to be able to finish this album, just because that Frozen Aquamarine card is so hard to find for no reason. At least I have a decent amount of cards. And I'm going to set up for Unforgiven. Okay, so for Unforgiven, my plan is to kind of have like a 7 layout, and then I'm going to use the 2 envelopes that I have as fillers on this page. And then I'm going to put the group card in the middle, which I don't mind the picture that they picked for the group card, but I wish I would have centered it instead of having that blank space right there. And then I did pull one of Chaewon's compact version cards. I think I'm going to stick that card right there. And then I'm going to put her card from the Dusty Amber version right there. And I am going to set up for all 3 compact cards, but I'm kind of considering only collecting one of the compact cards and getting like the mirror selfie one, and then instead of collecting the one with like the burnt heart, I'm thinking about collecting one of the Weaver's version cards, just because I like those a lot more, and I don't really care for like the burnt heart card. And then I'm going to do the Dewy Stage and Bloody Rose versions at the top. So I'm probably not going to make any progress on this anytime soon, just because she is kind of hard to collect. And then I also have this Asian card that I'm just going to stick on the back right there. If I could collect her, I probably would collect her too, but Chaewon is hard enough. And then I do also have the postcards, so I am still missing the Dusty Amber version. I will try and get that eventually. I also don't have any more 2 pocket pages, so I think I'm just going to stick those 2 postcards down here right now, and then stick just the Chaewon postcard from the compact version at the top. Okay, so then that is everything I have for Unforgiven. Also, like, since I'm setting up for other comebacks, I also feel like I wanted to mention I've been going back and forth about what I was going to do for aespa's comeback, just because I have been collecting winter, but like in the time it's been since they've had a comeback, I've kind of been going back and forth about whether or not I wanted to drop that collection or to keep collecting them. And I actually really like their comeback. I don't think Spicy's like one of my favorite title tracks of theirs, but I really liked all the other songs on the album, and it's probably one of my favorite releases this year. But I feel like I'm just like not that excited about collecting them, so I'm thinking about maybe moving them into an A5 binder and collecting like 4 cards per release, and seeing how I feel about that, and seeing if I want to keep collecting them or maybe just drop them altogether. But we'll see, because I'm not planning on, I haven't bought any of the albums yet, and I think the US release for the albums is like June 30th for some reason. So I'm probably, if I do end up buying albums, I'm probably just gonna wait to buy the US versions. But then there's also like a million other comebacks, so I might end up deciding to wait even longer to buy them. Either way, I definitely don't think I'm gonna collect everything for the album if I do end up collecting it. I might just figure out which cards I like the most and then go from there. Right, and then that was everything for this binder. Right, I think I'm gonna do Blackpink next. I'm gonna start off with my non-album binder because I just have 2 cards for that binder. So with this, I just have 2 cards for Lisa's photo book. So I do have one of the, I think this was YG Select. Yeah, one of the YG Select Creator Benefits, and then one of the cards that actually came in the photo book. So I'm just gonna rearrange this page slightly. I'm gonna put the card that I pulled at the top. And then put this one down here for now. There are still 2 other cards from the actual photo book that I'm still missing, but I haven't found anyone selling those ones at pretty much at all. I mostly just see people selling this one, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to find those. And honestly, I feel like the photo cards from this photo book are probably some of my favorite cards of hers. So I really wish I could collect all 4. I just don't think it's gonna be possible. But I'm glad I at least have 2 of them and 2 of the pre-order benefits now. Hopefully I'll be able to get more, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Right, and then that was everything for this binder for now. So I'm gonna go into my album binder for Blackpink. So for this binder, I only have 3 cards to put away this time. I feel like they're kind of exciting cards. So I do have the last Rosé black version card that I needed. So now I'm just missing the one Jennie black version card that I already bought but got lost. And then I'm still missing Jisoo's other pink version card, which that is the last Jisoo card that I need. So I'm getting so close to finishing her. And then I actually have 2 cards for the gray version. So I do finally have one of Jennie's gray version cards. And then I also have the last Rosé, which is the last Rosé card that I needed. So I'm now done with Rosé, which I didn't even realize when I bought those last 2 cards that those were the last 2 that I needed for her for Olive Born Pink. I feel like it's taken me a while, but I'm finally so close to finishing this album, which honestly that's kind of making me a little nervous because I don't have anything else for them to collect once they finish Born Pink, and I don't know what I'm gonna do until they have a comeback, which we obviously don't know when they're gonna have a comeback at this point. So I have the Digipack version done. I just need one more black version card, one more pink version card. I just need that last Jennie gray version card. And I do actually have Lisa's kit version card on the way finally, which is the last album photo card I need for Lisa. So I'll just need 2 more pre-order benefits and then I'm done with Lisa too. So I'm guessing I think I'll probably just end up working on the postcards once I finish the photo cards because, like I said, I don't know what else I'll have to collect for them. And then I do actually have one of Rosé's black version postcards. So that one goes right here. I do still need a decent amount of the postcards. I think I have all of Jisoo's smaller postcards, and then I just need Jennie's black and pink versions. And I have Rosé for the black and pink version. I need the gray version for her and Lisa. And I need Lisa's black version postcard. And then for the bigger postcards, I have Jisoo done for the black and pink version, and I just need her gray version. And then I have Jennie done for all of them. And I have Rosé's pink version, I just need her black version. And then I only have Lisa's, oh, and then I need Rosé's gray version too. And then I only have Lisa's gray version. So So I still need the black and pink version. So I don't have that many that I need. Right, and then that was everything for Blackpink. So now I just have EXO and Stray Kids. So for EXO, I do only have one card because they still haven't announced their comeback or anything yet. I just have one of Kai's Rover cards. And obviously, like, I'm filming this, like, I think, like a week or two after he had to enlist, which I'm honestly so upset about it. We obviously knew he was gonna have to enlist at some point this year, and like that, like, obviously I was fine with that. Wasn't upset about the fact that he had to enlist, but the fact that, like, we were supposed to have a full group comeback for the first time since 2018, and he only got a week's notice before he had to enlist, and now he's not going to be able to be there for the comeback. I'm just so upset about it. And it's like, the last two members to enlist from EXO were my two favorite members, so I knew, like, them enlisting was going to make me upset no matter what. But, like, the fact that it happened the way it did, like, I can't believe he's already enlisted. I'm glad at least that it seems like they were able to film some stuff with him before he had to enlist, so he will be included in some of the album stuff, but I'm still just, like, so upset about it. Okay, but anyway, now I just have Stray Kids stuff. So I do actually have the last two Noezy cards that I needed. I didn't realize I was already that close to finishing Noezy. Now that I'm done with it, I'm thinking I might, maybe sometime after the comeback, might start working on collecting 2 full group sets from this album, just because I have 2 sets of Chain of Felix's limited version cards, which I can't remember which sets I was thinking about collecting, but I honestly don't want to do that until after the comeback. And then I do also have the last Christmas Evil card that I needed. So I'm done with Christmas Evil. And then for Ordinary, I do have Felix's Jewel case. So now all I need for Felix is the last 2 Ordinary cards. So Ordinary is, like, the album I need the most for, because I need the 2 Felix cards and I still need Jan's Jewel case card. But I really wasn't expecting to, like, finish all of their cards this quickly. And then I do also have the Changbin card from the black version, or the black pack version. So I do have this page finished now too. And then for Maxident, I just have Felix's Go version card. So now I just need Chance Heart version card, and then I'm done with Maxident. So I just need 2 cards for both of them before the comeback, which is kind of crazy. Which, speaking of, I'm going to set up for that in a second. I do also have Hyunjin's Jewel case card for Ordinary, because I saw someone selling his and Felix's as a set, and I really didn't need his card, but I was like, well, it's a decent price for both of them. And if I did collect the 3rd member, it would be Hyunjin, so I might as well just buy it now, just in case I ever decide to collect him. But I don't have a spot open for this, so I'm gonna have to rearrange everything, and I'm probably gonna end up with extra cards from the comeback, so I might as well just add an extra page back here now. Alright, I'm actually going to move those and put these first, just so I can have the target cards still together. So I feel like this order doesn't make any sense and it's kind of all over the place. But it's fine. As long as I know what's going on, I feel like that's all that really matters. I'm just going to stick the face stickers in the middle. Alright, now I'm going to go back and set up for the comeback. So for the comeback, I did decide to kind of do something kind of stupid. So I did pre-order a full set of the digipacks, and I got them from Subcase, and Subcase had the Soundwave pre-order benefits if you bought the digipacks. So I should be getting all 8 of the digipacks and all 8 of the Soundwave pre-order benefits. So I am gonna do. So those are all gonna be on this page. I don't think I have like enough white or black sleeves to fill up this page, so I think I'm just gonna put in the blue sleeves since all these cards are on the way to me. And since I'm already getting all 8 of the digipacks, I figured I would just collect all 8 of the set of pre-order cards that come with the digipacks and all 8 of the digipack cards. And after they put out like the more detailed version of the album details, I'm definitely glad I decided to collect the digipack cards because the backs of them all look really cool. So since I'm gonna end up with at least 8 cards for the digipack version and the digipack version pre-order cards, I'm really hoping to at least pull half of the members for both. So I feel like if I could get 4 different cards out of 8 for both sets, I feel like that would be good. I'm definitely not expecting to pull all the members for either set, but at least I will have all 8 for the Soundwave pops. And then I don't really know what other pre-order benefits I want to collect, if I'm going to collect any of them. I did pre-order a set of the normal version albums from K-Town for You just so I would have at least one full set of albums. I am mainly just planning on going to Target and getting albums there, but I did at least want to have a full set of albums just in case they don't have every version, because like I know when I went to Target for the Seraphim, they had some of the versions but not all of them. And then I'm also thinking about maybe just getting a limited version from Barnes & Noble, so then that way you would at least have a full set on the way of all of the albums. And then I'm not like worried about making sure I get every version from Target. And so I'm just gonna put white sleeves in to fill up the rest of this page. Right, so then that was the first 3 pages. So I had the Soundwave pre-order benefits, the digipack pre-order benefits, and then the digipack cards. And then as of right now, I'm not planning on collecting all of the members for the normal album cards, but depending on how many albums I end up with, I might end up collecting all of them. But for right now, I'm not planning to, but we'll see what ends up happening. And it looked like, based on the like detailed version of the album details, that they might have done double-sided cards again. So if they did, I'm gonna have those in the middle. If I don't end up collecting everyone, I'm just gonna do a 6 pattern on this page, like I do for most of the other albums for them. So just like that, basically. Then I have at least 4 pages set up for 5-star. Right, and then all I have left to do is to take these cards out and put them in the new A5 binder that I'm going to have them in. Before I actually put them in the binder, I do need to re-sleeve them real quick. I do have the Titan Trio Japanese size sleeves for these cards. These ones do have like a textured back, which is the one thing I'm not too sure about. I don't know if I like it yet. I feel like it doesn't really make that much of a difference with the backs of the cards. But I'm not used to having sleeves with a textured back like that. So then most of the cards I have for the A5 binder were ones that I already had. But I do also have 2 other cards. So I have Felix's Target card from accident, and I can't remember what store this card was from, but I have that one now too. And then for the A5 binder, I already put a card in the front. I have 3 of their unit from Ordinary, so I decided to just put one in the front cover. And since I do have some cards that I have both of them for and some that I only have Chan for, I'm going to put the cards that I have both of them for first. So I think the Apple Music cards are some of my favorites. I think this is honestly probably one of my favorite Felix cards. And I'm going to put those first. And then I can't remember. Oh, these were with me. So I'm going to put those with the Apple Music cards. And then I don't know how I feel about these sleeves yet, but I just got like random sleeves just to start off with because I wasn't even sure with like having the A5 binder. So I didn't want to like buy a bunch of sleeves. And these ones are double-sided, so I could put another set of cards on the back, but I really don't like having cards on the back like that, so I'm not going to. And then I have both of their Target cards, so I would like to get another set of pre-order cards, or like I would consider getting their Barnes & Noble cards, but every time I see them they're super expensive, so I don't think I'm going to do those, even though I do think it would look nice on this page. But for right now, I'm just going to leave those spots empty. And I don't have any sleeves other than the blue sleeves that I have that would fit in here. So I'm just going to leave those spots just completely empty right now. And then I'm going to put, I think, these cards on this page. And this is probably one of my favorite Chan cards. I think it was from Shopee, but I could be wrong. And then I don't remember where this one, this might have been Soundwave. I think this was Star River. I still can't remember this one from. I feel like I want to say Music Plant, but I could be wrong. And then I just have one of his Soundwave Lucky Draws. And I'm just going to stick this one on the page by itself for now. So I'm either going to try and get Felix's equivalent for one of these cards, or I'm just going to find a different set that I like, that I want both of them for. And then at some point I might try and get some Ordinary and No Easy pops, but for right now, with him having a comeback, I don't want to worry about going back and collecting more stuff. So I'm just going to leave it at this for now. And that was everything for this video. So thank you for watching. Bye.